So, to make a video to address, um, I guess, to address the hate speech, that is what I would do each and every time, wherever it's at. Okay, because I was in the last video. Oh, by the way, I had to delete yo, you know what? That was the second one. So this is like, okay. So it took a lot for me to try my best to respond to you, and I'm glad you enjoyed it. No thing. I'm not all about that one. Like, that creature online. That picture of that. You know what I'm talking about? That scary picture, yo. I'm all set, man. I'm not trying to send stuff like that at you and wish that upon you. I'm just not. I just know that as soon as you start cringing your face, like, or you don't like the sound of my voice, or like how I express my, please go away. I'm telling you, like, do not try to entertain being fake around me and stuff like that. I tried it. I try to let that, I try, and it doesn't. It's like I always end up trying my best to hang out with people that are like that, and even people that are the other way. I noticed that it's like, okay, you real, and they always gotta be so like I'm loud, and I'm talking about me, seriously, like me. This is Tin, by the way, checking in, and I'm with Qrezt and Featherinsky, and even though this seems like it is somewhat of a seemingly, well, basically I'm at work. So, anyways, and we're here and we're working, we're having a good time. Yes, in the event that you choose to hate any person in my company or my brother, and my brother who lost his life, I will actively hate you as well. And it is not an initiative hatred. I will not ever do that. I do not plan to. Just like my brother has not. My brother was very loving, and I'm talking about my brother who's alive too. My brother, he's very loving, and he was very loving, and he still is. And when people come at him with hatred, he reacts apathetically or lovingly. And my other brother, he's totally different too. And my other biological brother, he's totally different. Don't even get me started on my sisters. So when it comes to me personally, I feel the need to express that empathy of what you throw. And even if you're trying to be subtle about it or over the top, it's still coming off and you're getting the message across. Just please know that we're like all that complaining about trying to make it fit right. It's just you realizing that we do not prefer to be around you if that's what you could choose to try and channel through to us and at us as a so-called person that's been accused of being empathetic, like an empath, like something that has something to do with so-called psychic stuff. So, oh yeah, see, I'm glad those other two videos were. See, I had to just let that go. I'm gonna let you know it only gets better because my nickname is also part of my brother's nickname. So, but I only use his name for like legal purposes and stuff to a certain extent. I try to, but if it comes down to it, oh my god. So, and because they try to take one of my brother's lives, and they did take my other brother's life successfully, but not. So what I'm saying is, when I say successfully, you know what I mean, right? So, and if you don't, then that's okay. This is personal. This is Qrezt. It's all about Qrezt. It's not about me. So I just want to make sure that's known. Like I said before, like in earlier videos, that's not changing. There it is. So like I was saying in earlier videos, that emotion is not changing about you. You that does choose not to hate me, my company, my friends, my family, what I'm trying to do for myself and others. That emotion is not changing towards y'all. All right? And you know, I just think it's great that you will continue to choose to project that emotion towards myself and my brothers and my sisters and what I'm trying to do for Qrezt. So thank you. Um and for you that are choosing to project that emotion towards me, and my family and my friends and my company and what I'm trying to do for myself and others. Um, I will continue to allow that emotion to be thrown back at you, through you, and through who you need it to be thrown to, so that you can handle that and know that I am not part of that. Because that is what I prefer not to be part of, even though it is part of my name. So, and yes, it is part of my name. If you spell it correctly, it also comes out to part of my nickname, which is TN. So, because that has happened to my brother, that is why I am here to defend and guard him as a Solixweist that will defend him against that emotion with the same emotion in a certain way. And it is, like I said, once again, it's not initiative. I will not ever just continuously hate one individual or group, especially based on my experience with another group and all that. Like, whatever, dude. So, just know that, and it's not a threat, and it's not hate speech, and I choose not to partake in hate speech or threats or violence of any realistic kind. I am a solixist, also known as a solixweist, and as a creator, as that being my job. Yeah, I got him. Hold on one second. So we had a security breach, and we're having a couple. We having like I think three more. And sorry, see, I try sometimes to pause and not show you certain aspects, like when my brother asked me questions and stuff. And like I said, this is 10, and I'm here with Featherinsky, the company vehicle, and I'm talking to you on the company device right now, and I'm trying to finish up from a this this record is in link with another record. And if I can, since it's so separate and in such a different way in how I had to cut it off, I want to also try and prelude that other record in case you watch this one first. Because I do have to address the issue of hatred. People that hate and then go into secret and then try and make online communities and stuff like that, and then they try and group me together with those type of people. That is unavoidable, and that is something that I am addressing with you now, and I have attempted to address with you in the past. And like I was saying in previous videos, as a Solixweist, um, I am defending my brother and myself and my two sisters. And in the event that it somehow does help to defend other people that you are trying to oppress or destroy, that is also fine with me. Because you will not win, and you probably already cut the video off at this point, and the correct people are watching at this time. Especially because this is more essential, in my opinion, to the last two videos that were deleted. So, if you watch the other video next, just know that this links it together. And I was just saying that my community, my particular community within the Solixweist category, because I do know that this is being lively recorded at this time without my discretion. So I will say that and address that as well as a representative of Qrezt, spelled Qrezt, because everyone needs their rest. And I decided to work on the security sector today. And that's also why, as a cybersecurity representative that also represents as a Fredomite, I am talking with you in a way that I am also aware that there are other people that have been speaking in this tone for a while, and they have not had a necessarily outlet, and when they would meet me in person, it would be a different vibe, and now I have somewhat doing my best to express myself in a somewhat simulation of that, what that would be like. With that being said, this is part of that record. I trust that it will be particularly met with some type of possible, um, well, I would say comprehension that that can be applied as a tool to either by itself or in unison with other records or devices that would help those devices either move um, or serve a particular purpose where it moves on its own in a controlled postal stasis, like, standing in place. Okay, so that's it. My community does not rely on me like validating them or making them feel better or anything like that. Neither does any other community that I used to identify with in a positive, benevolent, fundamental way. Man, I'm not sure what that got me, but at the same time, hey, hey, I try and take the positive part of when people say we're in this together. So what I mean is, I trust that you are well, and if you do identify with me and identify with just me as a person, not with all the labels, that's also fine. To a large certain extent, just be careful just be careful, okay? And back to saying much love, alright? And if I have to make a video like these two again, I trust that maybe I can just refer to them instead. If I do it right, alright? And once again, this is Ten checking in. I work with Qrezt, which is known as a nonprofit health network. That is one of the only reasons why I'm still alive. Alright. Bye.